Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. Bruno Guimaraes. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in...
Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dembele could try cutting inside here. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. So what can they make of this? And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappé. Gabriel.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Knocks it into space. Mbappé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a sharp pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappé. Oh, Mbappé! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Olise. He's had a shot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's João Pedro. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Chouameni. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's lost his... Can he finish? Oh, it rattles the bar.
Olise made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Douglas Luiz. And it's Guimaraes. It's a good ball out wide. Savinho. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now it's Mbappé. He could be in here. Mbappé. He's having a shot! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
France take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Carlos Augusto gets over and intercepts. Marquinhos. Now it's Olise. Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Olise! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Luis looking for the run. He's come in hard. Neymar with the short one. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. France are looking to go forward now. Smoothly does it. Mbappé.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Gabriel. Carlos Augusto. Neymar. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Result coming here.
France head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Savinho. That looks a decent ball. Marino picks it up out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Played out to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. An absolute gem! And the second half is off to a flyer!
But pour l'équipe du Brésil. Après 50
Oh, that is a
minutes de
bit
jeu.
special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
This looks promising. He's got away. Out to the right. Always play. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Carlos Augusto has it in a... Oh, what a... Crossbar comes to the rescue. In once he rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Olise looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Linton. And it's Danilo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's managed to get free. He's found a way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Camavinga. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marquinhos. Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappé is on his... goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappé. Marquinhos for Linton. Marquinhos and Gabriel. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Douglas Luiz. Linton. Luiz is onto this. That is a great pick out. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's gone for a throw-in. Hernandez does well to get it back. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted. Hernandez. He's beaten the last. Great chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lucas Perry is there to clear. Now it's João Pedro. He's found a way through. Now it's David Neres. Neres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Danilo. Sends it crossfield. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a throw. Plays a sharp little ball here. Camavinga making good progress on the right-hand side. Olise on two now and looking for three. Now it's Mbappé. Deftly out wide. Douglas Luiz. And it's Douglas Luiz. Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neres receives it in a wide position. Camavinga.
Il y aura 4
There's the
minutes
shot!
de temps additionnel.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Luis. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That's good running with the ball. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, he's defended and that's it. France have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've